Hey guys, welcome back to Stock Tricks with Nick. This week, I'll be going over my first weekly recap of my trades. If you can see in the background, we're flying the W because this week I made $26.50. Now for some background. I'm trading in my Roth IRA, which for those of you who don't know what a Roth IRA is, it's basically an account that allows your investments to grow without being taxed. I realized that I was missing out on these tax breaks by not trading in one, so I opened one with E-Trade to get the promotional $100 and also to trade commission free. Today marks 1 month since opening the account, and from there I've made about $60 before this week started. This week my balance started at $3,603.34. With the $26.50 I made in profit, I ended this week sitting at $3,629.84. Now this is only a growth of 0.74%, which isn't a lot, but if you take that growth and you compound it 52 times for the 52 weeks in a year, you get an annualized return of 46.4%. And the fact that I'm trading it in a Roth IRA, again, means none of it is being taxed. So I can't say I'm thrilled about making just $26.50 for a week's worth of work. But as my account grows, hopefully my returns will as well. 6 different positions impacted my portfolio this week, but there are 3 in particular that I want to take a look at. For the other 3, and to follow me throughout the rest of this year, I'll be linking my trading journal below in the description. Let's hop over to the platform and take a look at what trades made me successful this week. So the first stock I wanted to talk about today was NRZ. This was the first stock that I bought into, and I bought 100 shares at $15.30. NRZ returns a dividend of 50 cents each quarter, which makes a $2 annual dividend, which is about 12% of the stock. On top of just holding the 100 shares of NRZ, I also wrote a covered call. For those of you who don't know, a call is an option that gives the owner of it the right to purchase 100 shares at a given strike price. In my case, I wrote the call to expire in 1 month with a strike price of $16. And from that, I earned $10. When I wrote the call, the stock was at $15.30. So it had to run up over 5% within 1 month for my shares to be called away. Unfortunately, just this week, you can see that the stock had been running wild and it sits at $16.49, which means on Friday, when the option expired, my 100 shares were called away. But that's not a bad thing because I bought in at $15.30, sold at $16, times 100 shares, that's $70 right there. And then again, I made $10 by writing the call. So this was an $80 profitable trade. The next trade I want to look at is KSS, or Kohl's. So the first thing that you should notice when looking at this chart is there's a large gap that needs to be filled above where the stock currently is trading at. So for me, my plan was to get in when the stock made a higher high compared to the day that got pulled down. So you can see the high on this day was $50.27. So I put in a stop limit order to buy when it broke $50.28. One thing that I didn't realize was that the 50-day moving average, this red line right here, was trending just above where the stock price was. So unfortunately, when the stock went up to test that 50-day moving average, it got denied and was pulled back. So from that day, I decided just to sell my shares for a small gain of 72 cents. But this is a mature move by me. I've stayed in positions like this that ended up trending downwards and caused me to lose money. So until it breaks that moving average and there's no resistance until we hit that gap, I'm going to be staying out. The last stock I want to talk about is LUV, or Southwest Airlines. I got into this stock with 10 shares on Thursday at a price of $54.03. I did this because I noticed the short-term MACD line, this white line, had flattened out and was starting to trend upwards, while there was still a gap to the longer-term MACD line. I also checked out RSI on Thursday and realized that it was trending at about 35 points. And remember, when RSI, the relative strength index, is below 30 for a stock, that's an indicator that the stock is oversold and shares need to be bought up and the price should return to a higher point. My goal for this position is to let the short-term MACD line, again, this white one, go up and then hopefully flatten out somewhere above the longer-term red line. One thing that I have to be cognizant of is that this stock has failed to break the lower bound of the Keltner channel, which I haven't talked about that before, but the Keltner channel are these white bands here that are just another indicator of volatility for the stock. And as you can see, the stock has repeatedly tried to break over that lower bound on the Keltner channel and has been unable to do so each time. So when the stock ended there on Friday, I was cautious, but I decided to hold because the stock had made a green hammer, which is a bullish indicator. So hopefully on Monday, the stock will shoot past and have a clean break of the lower bound of the Keltner channel, and we'll be seeing a bullish trend in this stock. So those were the 3 stocks that I wanted to look at today. We had NRZ, which was a long-term hold that my shares were taken away from me. I plan on buying 100 shares on Monday and get back into the same strategy with that one. Kohl's, which I got into and got out of right away after I realized that there was one more resistance band, that 50-day moving average trending above the stock. And then LUV, Southwest Airlines, something that I'm holding over the weekend and really hope will be a profitable trade come Monday. Thanks for watching my recap this week. Since today was payday, I'll be depositing $1,000 into my account over the weekend. So on Monday, we'll have a starting balance of $4,629.84. During this week, I'll be uploading a video on what a Roth IRA is and why you should get one as soon as possible. I'll also be uploading my second week of trading recaps, even though on Tuesday, the market's going to close at 1 p.m. Eastern and will be closed completely for Christmas on Wednesday. Until then, have a great holiday. Let's keep this flag flying.